Alex Rins as well. Nakagami will lead into turn one. A brilliant start for the LCR Ran, but he's what?
Rins gained on Italian.
Who's that? It's a Ducati. It's a Ducati that's gone down.
Can't be Andretti.
Nakagami leads from Morbidelli and Alex Rins. Oh, Nakagami's gone!
He's blown it! He's out of the lead. Heartache early doors for LCR Honda.
Can you believe what you're seeing?
Hard charging Miguel Oliveira, who's about to fire up the inside of Crutchlow. Yes,
he's maybe just gapped Rins by another tenth. We're on board here with his teammate, Rins stepped by the Italian at the front of this race.
So much quicker than his teammate Fabio Quartararo at the moment.
Spring back into life in the middle stages of this race, though.
Well, that's what he'll be hoping, because they're all starting to gang up on Quartararo.
Good job so far then from Franco Morbidelli. 48.089, an all-time lap record for him.
Corners, turns 10, turns 16 and 17. How he could turn that Repsol Honda without overheat, and he's going to have the better tyre life and endurance with the hard front tyre. Pecco Bagnai's entered the pits, not quite sure.
Told that Alex Marquez is coming and it will have worried him. He had to get through on Maverick Vinales, and that was lovely through turn.
Marquez well capable of making light work of Vinales as well. Look at it, swarming all over is the 73. He's going for
Dan class.
Yeah, brilliant.
Onto the back straight, and the Yamaha, no answer for the Honda.
It's 3/10 back to Mir.
Here comes Pollock for the Frenchman. He's trying to fight back, but it's no.
With Fabio fading.
Aleix Espargaro having a slight. Dovi just in turn ahead of Iker Lecuona. Top 10 still on the World Championship.
But you know how much he's having problems getting that rear tyre hooked up under accelerate directly ahead of it. But Dovi can't accelerate and get the drive out the corners to line Aleix Espargaro racing on that RSGP. So for Aleix Espargaro to be keeping Dovi at bay right now is a stellar performance by him.
It happens here on this back straight because Miguel Oliveira will have much more speed on the Yamaha here on this back side by side on the approach into turn 16, but Fabio is late on the brakes.
So far, yeah, the gap's come down to under a tenth now, so he's right on Zarco's case.
It's Marquez now who's actually being caught by Pol Espargaro, so Vinales also in trouble.
It's been a couple of times. He had to do
lovely.
That. He had to do that because Morbidelli and Rins are starting to break away. The gap had gone up to 2.7, top 2.
Yeah, well, Zarco now has got trouble in the form and shape of Alex Marquez, who we ride on board with.
Remember in Catalunya, and the problem was it just cost him that time at the end of the race where he couldn't reel in Rins or Quartararo.
Alex Marquez will not want to be stuck behind Johan Zarco for too many laps here if he has ambitions to turn 12 as well. This is a big opportunity for Alex Marquez. Can he do it in the flip-flop here?
Yeah, he's going to go for it.
Not this time.
No, he's not. He'll try and maybe. He was so good last weekend. How many overtakes did Alex Marquez make in turn? So to stop Marquez attacking him on the brakes.
Zarco does sometimes run a bit wide through here, and through he comes.
Yeah.
Into fourth. Can he hold on though on the start-finish straight? Across the line. Zarco bites back again. He's got
Marquez because he's the faster man, clearly faster right now than Johan Zarco. This is giving Joan Mir a bit of breathing space.
Joan Mir just did. He had to do it. Can Johan Zarco find a way back through?
Particularly, he'll know he's got to get the good drive out of turns 14 and 15, so Zarco can't slipstream him down in Aragon. As good as that Suzuki.
Zarco here is not letting this one go, is he?
No, you know that he's an absolute war fight. Morbidelli at the moment is comfortably controlling Alex Rins. In fact, that's the rather safer distance between the two of them. At the moment, they're on course for a 1-2 to bring themselves right back into...
Lower than his teammate leading the race. He's in 8th place at the moment. Here's Pol Espargaro, still close in a moment because the leaders are approaching the final couple of corners. 2.6 seconds the
last time around, although as he just lost it, I think he has. Oliveira got him. He was just about to set positions, and now Pol Espargaro moves up the inside of Maverick Vinales. Quartararo in turn gives 11th. Every single point priceless for Fabio Quartararo at the moment, particularly with Joan Mir dragging themselves back in the championship contention.
Lecuona there charging through underneath Aleix Espargaro.
Cal Crutchlow and Andrea Dovizioso about to engage in a dogfight as well. They fought side of Iker Lecuona. These boys are mixing it like it's a Moto3 scrap.
Yeah, and any mistakes here all chunked together. These are your leaders out front. Half a second covering Franco Morbidelli.
Completely the opposite to Alex Rins, who's got the soft front, soft rear.
Conventional wisdom.
Morbidelli, Rins cannot get inside that half a second. Oliveira is going to have another pop at Quartararo. really hard on that front end of that Petronas Yamaha, and somehow still keeping the Portuguese.
Here comes Miguel Oliveira, and Fabio Quartararo drops to 9th place in this race. Two men with great chances. He has gone ahead of Cal Crutchlow. He's moved into 9th. I mean, he is from Salvage City.
I thought he'd used up all of his get out of jail free cards already by this stage of the season. 16, but again, he can't make the pass stick. He's got the inside line again. Can he make it through this? Can he keep Quartararo at bay on the brakes now into the first corner? We're about to find out.
Well, Morbidelli is breaking away from Alex Rins. It's now up to almost 8-10.
But crucially, it was a couple of tenths faster than Alex Rins in second place. That gap just under
inverted commas Yamahas of Fabio Quartararo and Vinales drop back. Still holding strong out front is Franco
in Teruel. Probably not a lot of fingernails left on the 41-year-old's hands right now. He'll be willing Franco, which is going to haul Morbidelli right back in championship contention. He's blitzing away from Rins here.
Yeah, late 48s. No one can live with that right now. There is Maverick Vinales, who might yet from the Spanish Championship back in the day, and Maverick Vinales then another championship rival dropped hot on the heels of Fabio Quartararo.
What does Aleix Espargaro always say about the factory of Aprilia? And running out of time to get up on the case of Franco Morbidelli.
Well, so is Joan Mir, he out front.
Yeah, Mir's not had the pace of the two men ahead of him for quite. Back to Johan Zarco. Don't do anything stupid, don't take too many risks. 16 World Championship points.
All the likes of Morbidelli and Alex Rins as we head into the final 3 rounds as well. In his back pocket over Alex.
Johan Zarco, and he takes 4th place on the factory KTM. These two, of course, teammates last.
Top 5 would be some result for them based on where they were this time 1 week ago.
And P5 for number Ducati throughout this Grand Prix. He would have learned a lot racing in the top 3 at the start of the race.
Joan Mir, is he just thinking about this championship a little here? Is it coming into his mind? Likewise Vinales, likewise Dovizioso, who has now firmly fallen behind Danilo Petrucci. Here comes Miguel Oliveira, challenging for the top 5, and makes it 2 KTMs in the top 5 going through.
7 have got a face full of Oliveira's number 88, but you know he's going to fight tooth and nail. Show a good fight with 2 Frenchmen today, hasn't he?
He really has. It's been a fantastic job.
A real comfortable buffer now. He's just stretching away. 1.5 seconds he leads Rins now.
It's gone down. Someone's gone down. Someone did not come across the line. The second of the season, the number 21 does it, and 2 Suzukis on the podium again. Alex Rins in job from Polish Spargaro 4th, and just across the line there. That's close, really close.